This is our little view from the Cross Keys. As you can see, we're all getting ready to go. Got Chris, Leona, Colin, Grimes fiddling with the car, and Dave no doubt is inside getting himself ready, but hopefully we'll be on our way soon. Don't know if that's one of the locals looking over the fence. Morning.
We park in Swindale with the permission of the farmer at Truss Gap Farm and walk over the footbridge on the new water intake and fish pass over Swindale Beck. At the end of this video there is a link to a very interesting 4-minute video about the project by the RSPB. Please check it out. Once over the Beck we make our way up the Corpse Road path, and after a mile we turn sharp right and head south to our first fell top, Langhowe Pike. We then take a quick tour and have a look at Roundtree Crag. Crossing a stream and over boggy ground again, we make for Great Ladstones, carrying on to Gambling Crag and our main goal, Sea Redmond. From there we make our way to high Wether Howe before heading north towards the final fell of Fewling Stones. To finish off, we pass around Beastman's Crag, making our way to an excellent waterfall where Haskew Beck and Gouther Crag Gill converge before we drop back to the car. This, the only section of the walk that has a path, is so named because years ago corpses were carried along it from Mardale to be buried at Shap. It is not long, however, before those of us still living and able to walk along it today get some great views of the glorious Swindale Valley.
There we go, Team Fat Boys on their way. Colin, Graham in the lead, Colin, Dave, Bill, Leona, Chris followed up the rear, and myself.
Wainwright records that this round of summits is not so much for views, but for the exhilaration of exploring new territory in solace and solitude. That prospect appealed to us. Wainwright also informs us that the cairns on the highest tops are the work of shepherds and served as guides, recognisable landmarks in mists and storms. Sadly, the cairn on Rowan Tree Crag was nothing like the one sketched in his 70s Outlying Fell Guide. For a walk described as devoid of any views, I think it's been dealt a huge disservice. Barren, yes, but not interesting to the eye? Definitely not true. No one at all, apart from the fat boys on the lone skylark, gently twittering away out there, must have disturbed him. But no one else for miles, absolutely miles. And as for boring little flat grassy fell tops, wait till you get to Sea Redmond with its wonderful cairn, shelter and even an Ordnance Survey ring. Chris Pye in particular was incredibly impressed. We were really impressed with this walk, and as Wainwright recommends, if you do it in very dry and clear conditions, you will not be disappointed, I assure you. Well, the day's nearly over for the fells today. Wandering back down there, looking for a path over to the wall, I think, and then pick up a road and just back and find the car. So, lovely day today. Loads of skylarks. without fail, one of the team normally falls prey to a boot full of water. Chris Blake is currently our resident expert. Today, the crossing of Haskew Beck provided the best chance of this happening.
Hey! Well done, Breaker.
The reward for our efforts, the wonderful waterfall on Gouther Craig Gill. After a wet and laborious and dreary Bannister horseshoe, this was really a pleasant change and a wonderful day. And to finish, our drop via the Beck and Gouther Crag into the wonderful Swindale Valley was just supreme.
That was the final descent of the team, going back down to the car, all looking happy. Lovely little farmhouse. There's still no one, haven't seen a thing.
The Lake District, recently declared a World Heritage Site, is getting more and more popular each day, and the main fells are becoming crowded, especially at weekends. If you're like me and you crave peace and tranquility as you walk these glorious fells, then seek out the Swindale Valley and tread the green, open plains of the Seat Robert Round. Thanks for watching.